right, we're back. Nagy on Sports, folks. It is week 16. The Browns are 10-4, and they are rolling. We are back here again today at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. As you can see, the stadium decked out in green today, not blue, or you will see in a moment when the game starts, because we are playing the Jets this week instead of the Giants, who we played last week. Nice win here. It was snowing last week. It's not going to be snowing here today. Just an overcast, nice day. I will warn you in advance on some of these numbers that the Jets signed a whole bunch of free agents this offseason, and their official team roster has none of their jerseys listed. So, you know, pretty important players to their offense like Pierre Desir and Joe Flacco, Frank Gore, Bryce Hall, Bryce Huff maybe. They also have a Lamar Jackson, Connor McGovern, Brett Maher, their kicker, Brashad Perryman, Quincy Wilson, their starting right guard, Van Rutten. So we've got a lot of players, and I'm going to do my best here. I'll just kind of have to watch to see what the game says, who makes the tackle. So bear with me in that case, if you might. But let's go ahead and head back to MetLife Stadium. It is week 16. The Browns very firmly entrenched in this playoff debate. Again, we're going to be using the check down stats for other teams this season, and the Ravens have a very, very good record, so the Browns fighting for a playoff spot, most likely with the wild card. So without further ado, Seibert boots the ball down the field, and Braxton Berrios from Miami there takes the ball, and he's tackled by Taki and Terrence Mitchell. So there he is, Sam Darnold. He's got Le'Veon Bell to his left hip. Nice looking green jerseys there for the Jets. Darnold quickly zips it over the middle. It's caught. Number 89 there with the catch. I couldn't tell it. Herndon, the tight end, perhaps. It is Chris Herndon. There he is, the tight end. For a first down catch, Mac Wilson was the closest one to him. Again, finding a little soft spot in that zone. Now 13 personnel, 3 tight ends into the game for Sam Darnold. He's going to 5-step drop. He's going to zip it across to one of those tight ends, and he's tackled right away again by Mac Wilson. It is Herndon for a second time in as many plays. This one's only going to get 1 yard rather. Darnold back under center, 2 tight ends to the right side. They're going to quickly screen it out. Oh, he almost picked it off, but Greedy Williams just missed the play, and it goes out to Jamison Crowder on that left side. They ran that quick check with me screen. May have even been an RPO. Look at Greedy Williams. It looked like he thought he was going to pick that 6 to the house, and instead it's about a 11, 13-yard gain for Jamison Crowder. Now they go Le'Veon Bell. He's got room up the middle. He breaks the tackle with Phillips, and Myles Garrett finally brings him down after 8 yards there. Le'Veon Bell, of course, big offseason free agent last year, before last year's season, and then of course was rumored to be on the trade block because you know, he's unhappy being on not a great football team or something like that. But he's back here. Interesting stack, bunch formation to the left. They are going to go Bell again up the middle. He's got the first down, and he's whacked down by Claiborne and Delpit there, but not after a first down. So the Jets driving firmly into Browns territory now, up to the 38. Here in a beautiful afternoon, 1 o'clock football game here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Week 16. There's Bell left side. He's got a room. He makes a juke in the hole, and Delpit stops his momentum before he was taken all the way down by Terrence Mitchell, it looked like. So here in week 16, it is Sunday, December the 27th. Merry Christmas, everyone. Hope you had a lovely holiday from Nagy on Sports. Of course, I'm recording this, and it's like June 8th, and it's beautiful and warm outside, and I'm drinking a cold beer. Lev Bell gets stretched out to the left side. He's going to lose some yards. Nice play there. Mac Wilson already with his 4th tackle just of the first drive. So an active game for Mack here so far. Clock running. We're going to be under 11 minutes when this ball is snapped. Long drive here, sustained early on for the Jets. He zips it across. He's got an open receiver, and he's going to be tackled down. Goodson's going to knock him down first. Was it Crowder? No, it's Herndon again. 3rd catch of the drive for Chris Herndon, the tight end. Number 89 there. Chris Herndon, 6'4", 253, his 3rd year out of the U. They certainly have had a lot of talented tight ends come out of Miami. Nice play action. He whips it. It's over the head of everyone. Good play action there. And then Le'Veon Bell took out that rusher on the right side of the line, which gave Darnold enough time, but it looked like he still had to throw it a little prematurely. Yes, Myles Garrett was the one who got the pressure there. And so the Browns bend, but don't break. They get down to the 20. And the Jets will attempt a field goal here to break our scoreless tie. Kick is up. Kick is good right there. Again, I think that the kicker is, I think it's Brett Maher. Yes, number 2 is not on their roster, but that's Brett Maher, the kicker. Of course, now in his 3rd year out of Nebraska. So, Browns defense tested a little bit early, mostly with some passes to the tight end. We haven't seen them get gashed too badly in previous years. Gosh, a tight end could just kill the Browns for years and years and years, but they've done a little bit of a better job. Joe Woods' system is a little bit better in shutting it down. A lot of times the tight end will be the leading receiver for the other team. That is very true. We've seen that with Mark Andrews, certainly in both of the Ravens games. But in terms of catches, so they're clearly getting open, but they're not getting big. They're not gashing them for big plays as they've done in the past. So kudos to Joe Woods' defense, and yeah, there's the kick. JoJo, it goes way to the back of the end zone. He's going to take a knee 9 yards deep. So 10 minutes to go exactly on the clock. Baker Mayfield and the Browns offense, again, they were here in this stadium last week and put up 22 points. We're going to go right side to Chubb. He's going to, whoa, get drilled in the hole. Number 57, C.J. Mosley. Yikes. Again, C.J. Mosley, big free agent acquisition again a year ago when Le'Veon Bell came over. He came over from Baltimore, and he and Avery Williamson, 54, are just 2 dynamite middle linebackers in this 3-4 defense of Adam Gase. Turn around, give it to Chubb again. He's got a little bit of a hole. He breaks a tackle. He's going to get near the first down, tripped up, called a 3rd and 2 there. Quinnen Williams knocks him down, defensive lineman number 95, again, top draft pick a year ago. And he's been a solid player for them. Very, very talented player. Another of those talented Alabama defensive linemen. So 3rd and 2, 22 personnel. They go play action. They're going to throw at him. He's got man. He goes left side. It's caught by Hooper. All the way down to the 45, 22-yard strike. Great play there on that play action pass. As Hooper went up and did that angle route, that flag route to the sideline there. Great play right in front of the Jets sideline. Marcus May, the safety, could not get over in time to make the play. Nice job. 22-yard gain down to the 45. They show the jet sweep action. They're going to give it to Landry. He makes one cut, and then he is tackled right away there by nose tackle Steve McClendon, number 99. Already in his 11th year, Steve McClendon out of Troy. So nice tackle there. He is 6'3", 310, Steve McClendon. High formation. 2 receivers bunched in. They're going to give it to Chubb, and he's swallowed right away in the backfield. Yikes, loss of 3 there. Unfortunate. C.J. Mosley was the first one to get him, but there were certainly others. Jordan Willis there, that outside linebacker, number 60. One of the players that was there as well. There's C.J. Mosley getting his team fired up for a 3rd and long here. Baker from his own 46. He's going to go out of the shotgun. Hunt in the game as well as Rashard Higgins. 3 receivers. He's got time rolling right now. He's firing to the right side. It's caught by Higgins for a first down. Nice play there. Rashard Higgins coming back to his quarterback, but made sure to stay beyond the sticks. 13 yards and a Browns first down to the 33. Look at this pass. Nice play there. I thought we were going to have one of those situations where Baker just holds the ball endlessly and then eventually gets sacked. But lucky for us, Rashard Higgins made a nice play to come back to the football and help out his quarterback. He's zipping it right side again. He's got Hooper. Hooper, he fumbles the ball. He was on the ground. Come on. He was on the ground. Call it back. He's taken out of bounds there at the 30. Tell me he was as Pierre Desir. Former Brown. No! He was totally down. Horrible call. Oh, that was a horrible call. Review that play. I wish I could force review that play. Gosh, he was totally down. Oh, that drives me crazy. Jamison Crowder to the right side for a first down. Browns are totally shell-shocked. I'm totally shell-shocked. They got jobbed big time on that play. But it's early. There's no crying in baseball, except this isn't baseball, it's football. But you know what I mean. Still no crying in football until we host Lombardi's Trophy. Then we can cry, and I'll allow it. Turnaround give to Le'Veon Bell. He's got a little bit of room in the middle. Shimmy shake breaks one tackle. He's going to go up near a first down. Call it a gain of 8, and a gain of 7 actually from Le'Veon Bell. So he has started out with some shiftiness here. Again, for years, just punished the Browns as a member of the Pittsburgh Steelers last year when these two teams played on Monday night, the 50th anniversary of Monday Night Football, if you remember. Le'Veon Bell was pretty much held in check because the Browns jumped out to an early lead and then salted the game away. So Lev Bell was pretty held in check. That time he's tackled right away in the middle of the field there. Mack Wilson with his 6th tackle already in the first quarter. Third and short now. Browns have 7 men up there in the box. 5-step drop. He overthrows it and almost picked off. It looks like Carl Joseph could have actually picked that ball off, but he was waiting for the big hit. That's what Cadillac Carl does. There's a good look at Sam Darnold, but he overthrew his receiver there, streaking down the field from the right slot. Appeared to be his slot receiver there, which sometimes they move Crowder to the inside on those slots. Sometimes they don't. So kick from, they're going to kick a 60-yarder, and it is short. What the heck are they doing? Bad idea there. Bad idea there, gosh. And that ball is way short. So Maher, I'm not sure what they were thinking about in that particular case, but very short. Rashad Perryman appears to be the 3rd receiver, and again, he doesn't have a number. They also have Josh Dotson that came over from the Redskins after being drafted pretty high and not doing much over there. Across the middle, he's got Higgins. He drops the football again. There's also a flag on the play. What's going on here? There's no way that's a fumble. They're going to call defensive pass interference. Thank goodness. Gosh. There was no way that was a fumble either. He dislodged the ball. It was not even a catch. Zipping across the middle to Hooper. This time he's going to get the first down. He's down to the 22 right away there.
Come on, fellas.
So nice job because of that missed field goal by Maher. The Browns got the ball at the 50, which is where he missed the kick from. Huge field position switch. I have no idea why crazy Adam Gase would decide to try to kick a 60-yard field goal. I didn't notice the wind being crazy before the game. 3-step drop now, delayed handoff to Chubb. He's going to get him immediately right in the hole, and Quinnen Williams got him again. Just couldn't hold that block long enough. Quinnen Williams devours Nick Chubb in the middle. There's Jordan Adams. Again, lots of chatter in the offseason about a trade. Never happened, at least before this sim. It never happened. Delayed handoff to Hunt, and he is smacked down in the middle. Steve McClendon right there. No yard gain. Actually, they're going to give him a loss of 1. So Steve McClendon called his name a couple of times here early in this first half here, as we're still in the first quarter now. Down under 2:30. 3rd and 11. The Browns from the 22 in Seibert range from this point if they can hold on to the football. Baker with time again. Don't take a sack. Throw it, throw it, throw it, throw it, throw it. And he finally throws a caught on the sideline, but he's out of bounds. Beckham was out of bounds. Beckham came back to the ball. He zipped it to the left side. And Beckham caught it, but he had a heel on that white chalk. And it's 4th and 11, so Seibert comes in to attempt a, looks like a, he's going to kick it from about the 30. We'll call it about 39-yard line, 39-yard field goal, and it's up and it's good. It's up and it's good. So tie game here, 2:05 to play in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The Jets will be getting the football back here after the Browns picked up the ball at the 50 after the missed Maher kick. I do want to say thank you to my subscribers, and just thanks for everybody for watching and the fun comments. It's been great interacting with the fans, and everybody getting a kick out of these as much as I have had a fun time making them, and living my idle life of being Jim Donovan. So pretty fun, and thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. Tell your friends about it. Like I said, we have committed to doing 2021. We're going to try to knock it out here in the next month or so before the new Madden comes out. Bang, goes down the field from Seibert. Because then obviously it won't matter as much, and that ball goes out of bounds from Seibert. Bad kick there from Austin Seibert. So they'll get the ball up at the 40, will the Jets. So we're committed to doing we'll do a quick off season. I've appointed a GM. We're going to do as realistic as we can, not kind of what we want to do or pipe dreams, but sort of what we think the team will do based on salary cap numbers and based on their performance during the sim season, as we've kept all the stats. And then in 21, we're going to be able to run it out of franchise mode, so we'll have a lot more control over some of those kinds of things. Play action left side. Delpit knocks him down quickly, but not after a short gain of 5 yards. It's Quincy Anunwa there, the second receiver behind Crowder. And, of course, Brashad Perryman. There's Adam Gase. Bearded up Adam Gase right now. I didn't see that one coming. Empty backfield. Let's get some pressure on him. Remember last week, 9 sacks for this Browns defense, including 5 for Ogunjobi and 3 for Claiborne alone. So let's try to get some pressure again today and see what happens. Darnold, that's another airmail right there. 3rd and 5 now from their own 45. So midfield will be the first down stripe. Browns shifting up, bringing Sendejo up, who's in this formation. He's actually going to blitz from the outside, but he's picked up by that left tackle. He's got time. Darnold with time. He's spinning out again. Come on, let's get him. And finally, Sendejo does get him for a sack all the way back to the 37. Andrew Sendejo, talk about not giving up. Fighting over there with that left tackle. And he finally gets him out of the way and beats him up for that sack there. Andrew Sendejo, way to not give up on the football there. And again, it's hard for me to tell who the left tackle is because they brought over so many free agents. I'm not sure who's starting at that left tackle spot for them. As I look at this list, I couldn't tell you who it is. I'll just guess. George Fant. Maybe it's George Fant. 5th year out of Western Kentucky. He's a tackle, but he has no number. And obviously they're not going to put the name up. So down to the 20 now. Baker. Single back is Chubb. They go left side. He's got a little bit of room. He's going to pick up about 6 before going down. Good run there for Nick Chubb. His best in a while. Still tackled, though, by the talented C.J. Mosley. Got him. We're down under 30 seconds here in the first quarter. Could that have been the final play of the quarter? Yeah, it looks like they're doing a big shift. They're going to go to 5 wide. Chubb goes all the way out to the right. Are they going to snap it with 1 second? They are. Last play here. Saw somebody light across the middle. Wide open, Austin Hooper. Avery Williamson knocks him down. That's the end of the third quarter. 3-3. Still a tie ball game. Browns and Jets. We are in week 16. Browns are 10-4. Cruising. It's been a heck of a season with some ups and some downs. Lots of streaks of losing and winning. Fired across again. It's caught this time by Higgins. He's going to be short of the first down, though. But a nice play there from that far outside. They're going to give him 7. Higgins already with his second catch, which is good because he's had a couple of drops the past few weeks. And didn't make much of a mark in the stat sheet. So good to see him get back out here. He is one of the free agents that will need to be either re-signed or let go this offseason. They go play action. He's going to run right into the sack, and there's Jordan Willis, outside linebacker. Did not bite on the play action at all, and Baker spun out into that bootleg, literally right into him. Gosh, and he had Hooper there. You can see in the background of the screen. That's a pretty easy play for an outside linebacker. He had no responsibility in the run, clearly. And now the Browns are going to go false start as well. So 5 more yards, making a 3rd and long even longer. You can see he didn't do anything, and he didn't respond at all to the play action. Just had responsibility for Baker, and he got to him pretty easily there. So now 3rd and 17. Baker is in trouble down back to his 30. They got to go a long way for a first down here. He does fire right side. It's caught by Beckham down. 10, 30, 20, 25, 10, 5. Touchdown! Odell Beckham. What a play on 3rd and 17. Dancing away OBJ. What a play there. 70-yard touchdown. He caught it at the 45, and he just turned in front of Mosley, and Marcus May couldn't catch him. What a play. OBJ. Browns are leading now 10-3. What a play on 3rd and 17. A long route developing, and OBJ caught it. He would have had the first down easily there if he had been tackled, but he turned up the field. He had room to turn up the field, and then he turned on the Jets, and no one on the Jets could track him down. What a play there by Odell Beckham, and great blocking and a great throw by Baker Mayfield, and the Browns are up 10-3 here. 13:40 remaining in quarter number 2. MetLife Stadium. We'll be back in a second. Seibert approaching and boots the ball down the field. Way deep into the end zone. So must be a little bit of breeze there from right to left as we look down at the field. Maybe that's the reason that they tried a 60-yard field goal? Question mark? All right, nice job, Browns. Let's go. There's Josh Dotson. So they gave him, what, 18 or 19? I couldn't see what that was. Sam Darnold under center. He's got 3 receivers and a tight end on a wing on the right. They're going to give to Lev Bell. He's met immediately in the hole, and he's ripped down by Mack Wilson. Holy crap, Mack Wilson. What a tackle there. Surprised they didn't get a horse collar. Already his 7th solo tackle of the first half, as he has just been a magnet to the football so far in this game. Mack Wilson, as he and Jacob Phillips lead this team in tackles, both well over 100 tackles so far on this season. Darnold with nobody back. He's going to go quickly over the middle, turned in again. He's caught. He's going to be ripped down by Ogunjobi and Mack Wilson. 8-yard gain there on 2nd down. Already Herndon's 4th catch. Again, Mack Wilson and Ogunjobi combining on the tackle. Bearded Adam Gase looking on. It's 3rd and 2. Darnold out of the shotgun. Nobody with him. Good time for some pressure, maybe, Browns. He doesn't have any help. They bring blitzers late, but he gets the ball out. It's caught. He's got it. It's Perryman, I think, or Dotson. I can't tell what number it is. We'll have to wait and see what they say. It is Brashad Perryman, number 19. Spent a little bit of time with the Browns. First-round draft pick a while ago. The Ravens just never got it going there. And he is also very fast, but Denzel Ward is the fastest of the Browns defenders and was luckily able to catch him before he went any further. Big 7-step drop, and he zips it over the middle. Caught again. That's the 2nd tight end there. Number 84. Nice catch across the middle, and a big first down there for Ryan Griffin. So, of course, Adam Gase and good old Dowell Loggins is the offensive coordinator. Greg Williams. Greg Williams is the defensive coordinator still here in New York. Zipping it across. Weird throw across his body. Ill-advised, and lucky that that was not intercepted there for Sam Darnold, as he was facing the wrong way and kind of tried to Mahomes that thing sidearm. I don't know who he was throwing it to. Good old Dow Loggins, offensive coordinator. But obviously a lot of Browns Jets connections here, coaching staff-wise. Darnold with time. He had some pressure. Almost picked off right in the hands of rookie Jacob Phillips. He had it in his hands, and Darnold knows he dodged a bullet there. Vernon had gotten around the left tackle and was in hot pursuit. That made Darnold throw the ball prematurely, and it hit Phillips literally right in the hands. To call him Stone Phillips after that one. Gosh, Stone Hands Phillips. Time again for Darnold, deep across the middle, knocked away! Denzel Ward knocked it, Mac Wilson, not 51, not 21, knocked it away with that left hand. And they're gonna have to settle now for a Brett Maher field goal attempt from the 18-yard line. Nice job by the Browns defense there on 3rd and long. Maher here with this 35-yard field goal. Looks like he's kicking it from the 25. He is. Drills it up into the breeze, and it's good here. 10-6 now, 10:51 to play. Here in East Rutherford again, Browns lead 10-6. After that huge touchdown pass to OBJ, this offense will come back out on the field. Oh, the left tackle is Mekhi Becton. Thank you, Brain. Thank you, panning of the offensive huddle. That's right, rookie left tackle Mekhi Becton. Big mountain of a man from Louisville. A very raw, polished product. So that's who Sendejo eventually beat. No, because he was... That couldn't have been it. He must have been against the guard or a tight end. Maybe he was one-on-one against Ryan Griffin or something, because he had the number 60, not 76. But yes, that's the left tackle. It's not George Fant. I lied. George Fant, sorry. It's Mekhi Becton. So it must have been, because he had a 4. I thought it was a 64, but it must have been an 84. So it must have been rushing against Ryan Griffin before he got that sack. Anyway, bang, down the field. I digress. It's actually picked up by Janovic, the up man. And he's going to get taken down at the 28. So short kick again into this slightly stiffer breeze, at least than I thought. When you got teams attempting 60-yard field goals, you have to assume there's a stiff breeze. 10:48. Baker Mayfield coming back out onto the field here. He's got an I formation. Janovic in front of Chubb. They're going to turn around, give it right to Chubb, and there is nobody home as he is just stripped down right away by Steve McClendon. It looked like there were 4 Jets that were on the Browns side of the line of scrimmage there. Not sure what happened in that particular case, but there was definitely some blocking breakdowns for sure. 3 receivers, 2 of them a tight end, and 1 of them is landed to the tight right side. They go play action. They pick up the blockers, and it's knocked away and almost picked off by C.J. Mosley. Wow, that was dangerous there, as it looked like he was going for Beckham. And that ball was almost picked off, similar to the last possession where Phillips hit him right in the hands. That one hit C.J. Mosley right in the hands, and he just dropped the football. You know his teammates are going to be razzing him about that one later, especially if they can hold on and find a way to win this game. Maybe not razzing him if they lose. Oh, this one is picked off! Right into the hands of Mosley, and he picks it off. Oh, Baker, what was that? Horrible play. And again, second Browns turnover. The first one was BS. This one was just a bad throw by Baker. And quickly they're striking a little drag route from left to right. And that is Jamison Crowder for a short 3-yard gain there. His 3rd catch of the first half. Jacob Phillips records the tackle. So again, it's kind of just an extension of the running game there with 3-yard little drag routes. They got that bunch to the left. Darnold with time. Surveys the field left. He's got Herndon wide open down to the 8-yard line. Call it the 6, actually, with his momentum. And he's tackled by Delpit and company, but Chris Herndon is having himself a first half. 5 catches already. Look at him open right there in front of Delpit and between Greedy and Mack. So finding a little hole in that zone did Sam Darnold. Come on, get some pressure. Come on. They go left side to Bell out of the backfield. He's tackled right away. Good tackle there in open field by Greedy Williams. Le'Veon Bell will make you miss and make you look silly, but 26 tackles 26 nicely there. Call it a gain of 1. Great tackle by Greedy Williams in the open field. Again, for a guy when coming out of LSU, oh, he can't tackle, he can't tackle. Good tackle there. Shotgun formation. There's that bunch again to the right side. 3 receivers bunched up in a little triangle. Darnold with time. Touchdown. That was too easy. Anunwa right across the back of the end zone, and he was wide open It looked like Sendejo was the closest defender to him. Delpit was the closest defender to him there, but look, no Browns in that picture until it was way too late. And the Jets come right back down and score a touchdown after that interception from C.J. Mosley. Great play by him. And the Jets regain the lead, 13-10, with just a tick under 8 minutes remaining in this second quarter. So again, points coming back to off of turnovers. That's been an issue all year for the Browns. When they turn the ball over, it leads directly, sometimes directly, like pick sixes or scoop and scores, but oftentimes just indirectly with touchdowns and field goals off of turnovers. The Browns have been giving up too many turnovers that lead to points. And Baker's been sacked too many times too. So, all right, my rant is over. Browns will get the ball back here in a minute. Maher approaches the football and bangs the ball down the field. Going to be taken again by Janovic at the 10. So again, stiff breeze there, and it holds the ball up. I'm not sure why he wouldn't let JoJo come up and take it, but Janovic takes it and he gets all the way back to the 29. So better than a touchback. Andy Janovic, he can do a little bit of everything, can't he? Real good guy. Check out some of these off-season interviews with him. He's a real good guy, Andy Janovic is. Real glad he's on our football team. All right, here's the 13 personnel again. They go Chubb left side. He's going to run right in to the cornerback who is run blitzing off of that side, Brian Poole, and he takes him down very quickly. Sorry, I'm looking up where Janovic went to college. I should know this. Nebraska, of course. 5th year out of Nebraska, 6'1", 238. Janovic. Good player. Like having him on our team. Turn around, they're going to fake it to Chubb. Baker with time, he's going to zip it deep right side. It's almost picked off again. Almost picked off there by Pierre Desir. He's the one who knocked it away, as that was a deep out, and Baker had that ball in the air a long time, and there were 2 Jets in the vicinity. And former Brown Pierre Desir, that went and spent some time in Indianapolis, almost picks that football off. So now a 3rd and 9. Baker in this 5-wide formation that I don't like because he has no help back there. And he holds the ball too long. He throws it left side. It's almost picked off again. Beckham had a chance. Marcus May had a chance. And ultimately it falls incomplete to the turf. But a scary throw. Looked like Baker was hit as he threw that ball. Got lofted up. And Beckham just went up and lost the fight for the football to safety Marcus May. Again, very talented pair of safeties on this New York Jets football team. Their inside linebackers may be the only more talented group on the whole roster. And that ball goes out at the 22 off of the left foot of Jamie Gillen. But Marcus May, number 20, 4th year out of Florida. Again, he and Adams, I think, were drafted the same year. Nope, he was drafted 1 year after Adams. 1 year before Adams. Wait, that's the wrong Adams. Nope, yep, LSU. Adams, 4th year. I was saying, I thought they went 1-2 that year in the draft in terms of their draft picks for the Jets. They took the 2 quote-unquote most talented safeties, and they're playing well for him. So, sorry, I was looking at my phone trying to look that up. It looks like Le'Veon Bell ran for a first down. 3-step drop. He goes left side. He's got Ryan Griffin. He's taken down by guess who? Mack Wilson. Mack going for some sort of tackle record or something. I don't know. Like 11 to 12 tackles for the game is the most by a Browns player so far this season. I'd have to check my official stats to let you know for sure, but he is racking them up. Darnold gives. He's going to actually fake it. Now he's going to go to Griffin. He's tackled immediately by Carl Joseph. Cadillac Carl got him. No gain on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 1 now. Nice tackle by Carl Joseph. Man, has he shown up. Again, first-round talent. Just never got it going in Oakland, and he has certainly found a home, and he's playing some very good football. Leads this team in interceptions. He hits hard. Leader in the back of this defense. He'll go quickly out to the right side, and is tackled, but he is going to get the first down. So Greedy, good sure tackle on that wide receiver screen to a noon route the right side, but the Browns were too soft in their coverage. You could see him whip it. You can see it was either a play action or an RPO. Le'Veon Bell thought he was maybe going to get the ball. They went to Enunwa on the right side, and he falls forward for the first down to the 45. Clock at 4:30 and running here, second quarter. Sam Darnold now turns and fakes it to Bell. He's got time, zips it deep over the middle. It's caught, hit, and broken the first tackle. That's Enunwa again. He's down to the 36-yard line. Quincy Enunwa, first down from him. I think he went to Stanford. That's going to be my guess. Again, I have to look all these things up. Sorry about that. Quincy Enunwa, where did you go to college?
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Watch the safety creep.
Nebraska, not Stanford. I knew they were red and white. Right side there, Quincy Enunwa again called a gain of 2, 3:30 now and counting. Fifth catch of the day for Quincy. I know, a couple more games and we won't have to see his face ever again. All right, double tight ends to the right, stacked receivers to the left, tight. It's 2nd and 8. Darnold under center. We're down to 3:05 when he takes the snap and he fakes it to Bell. Vernon getting some pressure, but he's going to fire to the right, incomplete. Vernon and Garrett both had pressure from their defensive end spots, but Vernon had gotten around Becton and made Darnold a little uncomfortable throwing that ball prematurely.
50's the mark. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
3rd and 8, Darnold. He's going to give it to delayed handoff to Bell. He's up the middle. He's got the first down. He's going to fall forward to the 24-yard line. Le'Veon Bell. He was met by Mack Wilson and Jacob Phillips there in the hole, but right at the first down line where that contact was made, and he pushes Mack Wilson over the line just enough for the first down. The very talented Le'Veon Bell continuing to do it against the Browns here in this first half. Darnold now there at the 24. He zips it again across the middle of Herndon. He's open for a first down as Phillips was the closest man in coverage there. And Herndon with his, was that 6th catch? I looked away for a second. Well, I think it might be his 6th catch already for the tight end, Chris Herndon.
Here we go.
We're down to the 2-minute warning. There's Connor McGovern. They gave him 55. Again, the Jets roster has no numbers for any of their free agents, so the roster that I downloaded at the beginning of this sim season just sort of arbitrarily picked some, I guess, or whatever they had in their previous teams. So 2nd and 1, 2 minutes to go from the 16th. Browns, let's get a stop here. No touchdowns. Come on. Garrett around the outside. No, he's got stopped, and then Darnold throws it into the crowd, left side. Already 27 pass attempts for Sam Darnold here in this first half. That's a lot. Again, Garrett had beaten the right tackle and was in hot pursuit before Darnold just whipped it into the crowd behind the Jets bench there. Well, mostly photographers looking like this from this angle. Across the middle, he's got an open man. It's a first down. It's Crowder. He didn't need much, and he didn't get much, but he got enough for a first down there down to the 10-yard line. It's a 1st and goal to go for the New York Jets. Another tackle again for Mack Wilson and Jacob Phillips, the old Wilson-Phillips combo. Back to pass. Now he rolls a little bit to the right, getting some pressure. He's got 2 pressure. Get him! Vernon's got him sacked. They're going to give the sack to Vernon, although Garrett was there as well. Great play there, and sacked back to the 18. Great play there. Look at him just fighting and fighting and fighting to get around that right tackle. And he finally goes down. Good coverage as well to keep Darnold holding on to that football. Of course, my eyes would not be downfield if I had Vernon and Garrett sandwiching me into the pocket. He's got a man over the middle. One man missed. Touchdown, Jamison Crowder, as Carl Cadillac Joseph came in for the hard hit as he usually does. And shifty little Jamison Crowder there, wide open across the middle. Whoop, there goes Carl Joseph easily into the end zone. Disastrous end of the first half here for the Browns, as they are about to go down by 10 points. Maher's kick is up. His kick is good. 77 yards in 13 plays. It took 6:02. Great little put-away drive at the end of this first half. Browns do have 3 timeouts. There they are. So there's the offensive line. So McGovern, Winters, Van Rotten. He's the right tackle. And then Becton and Lewis, the left guard. So, gosh, it was just so hard. They never tell you what the linemen's numbers. That'll be another thing, yet another thing that we'll appreciate about simming in franchise mode is we'll actually get the starting lineups at the beginning of the game, which cheesy and sometimes they're the wrong players, but still more fun than me trying to guess the whole time what they are. So 59 seconds. 59 seconds, and they will kick the ball again into a stiff breeze. Why don't they just move Natson up further? I don't know why. Maher kicks it off again into the stiff breeze, and once again, it's going to be Janovic from about the 10, and he's up to about the 29. Call it the 30. So Andy Janovic has had all of the kick returns so far in this game from the Jets, and they've all been in this direction, so he's taken all of the short kicks. Tackled there DB Wilson on the tackle. The DB Wilson on the tackle. 56 seconds, Baker out of the shotgun. They have been have a mixed bag of offense so far. Again, the big play to Beckham, the only score. They go left side to Hunt on the angle. He's going to get tackled right away, and then a timeout very quickly there by Stefanski, calling timeout on that side. Bennett Jackson, the safety there. That's number 39. He was on that tackle. Not DB. Oh, no, he said Wilson. Must be another one of their free agents. Baker out of the shotgun. He's got Hunt on his left hip. There's deep right side. It's caught and gets out of bounds. Jarvis Landry, nice play there to the 49. Great play there. Oh, yeah, there's Quincy Wilson there. Fourth-year player out of Florida, and also a free agent with no number on the roster. So nice pitch and catch to the deep right side there, deep out after Higgins had gone on the 9 route to clear out that defender. Gave plenty of space for Jarvis Landry. Nice play there. Across the middle, this time it's Peoples-Jones who kind of does a weird juke step back, and they're going to have to call a timeout as Peoples-Jones caught it right in the middle, fresh off that beautiful touchdown catch that he had last week in this very stadium. In the direction that they're heading, he gets his first catch for 8 yards here. Browns call their second timeout now. They're in Jets territory on the 42, and again, Seibert has the wind to his back from this side, but I still think they need to get a few more yards here. 2nd and 2, and they still have a timeout and plenty of time with 43 seconds. Mayfield back to pass. He's going to go again to Hunt. He's got the first down. He's tracked down from the back by Quinnen Williams, but a first down for Kareem Hunt. He signals it there for you. His second catch of the day. Clock is running now. We're under 30 seconds here. Browns are up to the 37, so this would be a 54-yarder. But they're going to go ahead and run another play, saving that timeout. 4 wide receivers in the set. Hunt with Mayfield, who does a nice job blocking the defender. Go, go, go! He's going to get sacked again. So the very same defender, Christian, that got chopped down by Kareem Hunt. Very nice play there to knock him down. But then the defender cut back up and made the tackle because, once again, good coverage, and he held the ball too long. I'm not even finding this guy on the roster. Christian. So Seibert, his attempt now for a 60-yarder with the wind. It's up, and it's just short. Just short. Seibert missed it. So again, ill-advised. Now the Jets are going to have time for a Hail Mary. Yeah, I don't know who this Christian guy is. He's not on the roster at all, so. Sorry, gang. I should have checked that a little bit beforehand, I guess. They're going to decide to give the ball to Frank Gore, and he's going to get 2 yards off the left side. He's tackled by guess who? Mac Wilson. And that's going to do it for the first half, with the Jets leading the Browns 20-10. We'll be back in a moment. All right, we're back. Second half. 20-10 Browns here. And Maher boots the ball away down to this windy side, and it goes deep into the end zone, so Natson can only take a knee there. Very interesting that Natson has only touchbacks, and Janovic has like 3 kick returns because of the wind direction. They've just been really short. So They got two tight ends on the right side. Big time. Run, get away! And McClellan's going to knock him down. They're going to call it a sack there. Third sack of the game for the Jets. Again, as Baker just holds the ball too long, they go play action right side. I think Harrison was open. Njoku was blocking there again in that 13 personnel. And then Baker thought maybe about running, but he's going to get tripped up from behind. He's going to lose 5 yards, 2nd and 15. Got to learn to get rid of the ball, Bakes. Live to fight another down. They go quickly to the right side to Landry, and he's going to be stacked down for a 2-yard loss there. Yikes. Call it a run for Jarvis Landry because it was a backwards pass, which is a scary proposition because if that ball isn't caught, that's a fumble. So now 3rd and 18, disastrous start to the second half for the Browns. Here, Baker Mayfield needs another big-time play. He's got time. He's going to jump it off to Hunt. He's going to get tackled up to the 19. Call it the 20-yard line. They get back to the original spot of the first sack. Ugh. Tough one to watch. There's that M. Christian guy. I have no idea who this guy is. He's not actually on the roster, so the roster that I downloaded must have still had him on. I don't know if he's a free agent or not, but he's playing a pretty good game. Gillen punts it from his 9. He boots it into the swirling breeze. Nice punt down from the 35. Berrios takes a fair catch at his 34. Is Braxton Berrios, also from the U. Is it Berrios? Berrios? I don't know. Kind of looks like Cheerios. Berrios. Again, if he's watching, I apologize. So Darnold under center now. He's got 3 receivers and Lev Bell behind him. He's going to take a 3-step drop, and he's going to zip it over to the wide open receiver again. Another hole found in this Brown zone. That's Brashad Perryman, tackled by rookie Jacob Phillips. But again, another spot open in that zone. Perryman from the outside just ran a slant from right to left. And Darnold did a nice job to find the window as they are picking holes apart in this Cleveland Browns zone defense so far here today. Big drop. He's going to spin to the right. He's going to spin to the right again. Get him. No, he's going to get out of it. He's going to run this time. Darnold left side. Breaks another tackle of Wilson, and he's finally struck down by Phillips. I thought for sure Miles was going to sack him in the backfield. And he kind of ran into his own guys. There were too many guys in the backfield to try to sack him, it felt like. But look at Mack Wilson. That's not one for the tape, as he just gets blown through there. It's a terrible attempt at a tackle for Mack Wilson. Again, he's had such a good game, it's hard to get mad at him, but got to make that tackle. They go right side again, and Mack Wilson stops on the momentum. Denzel Ward finishes the tackle. Again, Le'Veon Bell to the right side, but we're only going to call it a gain of 1 here for the Browns. 11:20 clock running. Browns down 10, trying to get the ball back, but the Jets are driving again. Again, Browns played here 1 week ago against the Giants. Quick swing pass to the right side. He's got Anunwa, and Anunwa is stood up there by Denzel Ward. Great tackle. Just a gain of 5. Nice play, maybe even 4. Denzel Ward with a great tackle and open field to stand up. Actually, it looks like they're going to call it a Herndon. I thought it was a Anunwa. At least they were showing Herndon in the replay. Shotgun for Darnold. He's back. He's got time. He's going to go left side. It's caught, but steps out of bounds early in the first down. Crowder didn't know where he was. Momentum took him right out of bounds, and that brings up a 4th and 1 from the 33. This is the wind-aided side, so it'll be a 50-yarder for Maher if they decide to try the field goal. Or they could go for it. No, they aren't going to bring Maher out, so he was short from 60. Here he is from 50. Kick is up. Kick is good. 23-10 now. Your Browns are down 13. 9:56 to go in the third quarter. Baker and the boys need to get something going. Chubb has been locked up pretty tight, and with the exception of a 70-yard touchdown pass to Beckham, the passing offense has been a little bit lackluster as well. So we'll come back in a minute and see if they can get some more points on the board. Bang goes the football from Maher. And he kicks it. Did it go out of bounds? No, it angled out of bounds, but after it had crossed the goal line. So the Browns get the football at the 25. 9:56 to play here in the third quarter. Still plenty of time. No reason to panic. Down 13. Again, you got almost 2 whole quarters to go. But you need to try to get some rhythm and find something that's worked. Again, 178 yards of offense, and 70 of it was on one play. 5-step drop for Baker. He's going to fire it deep over the middle, and it's caught! What a catch by Landry! He was totally draped by Pierre Desir, and what a catch, Jarvis Landry. Was that one-handed? Let's check it again. It was. Look at that left paw stick to that ball, and he brings it in right in front of Pierre Desir, who's literally draped all over him. Nice play there. Mayfield put it in a great spot for his talented receiver to go get it. Now they go play action. Watch out! Fumbles the football. No! It's picked up. Oh, no! McClendon's got it. Chubb's going to chase him down. Oh, disastrous play for the Browns. As Baker was sacked and fumbled the football, third turnover of the game for the Browns. Guys, you can't win football games when you turn the football over. Oh, so frustrating. Right side for Jamison Crowder. Gosh, they had momentum too. At least that one was a real fumble. The first one of the game when Hooper he was legitimately on the ground. That was such crap. Darnold out of the shotgun. He's got time again. Pressure comes late up the middle, but he delivers it to Enunwa right in front of Carl Joseph. Darnold 26 of 34 now. He is slinging the rock all over the place, which again, the 13-point lead. I'm not sure why they're just not turning around and giving the ball to 26 to run behind 76 and others. That's Becton's number, at least for now, because again, not listed on the roster yet. And turn around and fake it to Bell. He's got time. He's going to get sacked this time. Miles got him. Miles did get him this time. Great play there by Garrett. Got around that right tackle. And a nice play there. He got around Van Rotten on that right side, 72. So good play there. And again, Becton doesn't have a number, so we don't really know. We don't know what it's going to be. Second and long, they're going to go inside, handoff to Bell. He's got some room, and then he's going to be stuck and knocked down quickly there. Jacob Phillips with a very short tackle in the hole. Gain of 6 there, his 5th tackle for Jacob Phillips. So Wilson and Phillips are definitely getting a lot of tackles. Again, I had a subscriber say, if you do any more Wilson Phillips references, I'm not watching. And then another person said, I'm here for all the Wilson Phillips references, which is incredible. And I very much appreciate that. Again, I already sang Hold On earlier this season. So Browns bend, but do not break. Maher is going to try this 33-yarder. Kick is up. Kick is good. 26-10 now. So Browns continue to give up points off of their turnovers, but again, field goal not as bad as a touchdown. Still 6:29 left in the third quarter, guys. We've got plenty of time. We just got to stop turning the ball over and just string a couple drives together here that end in points. We'll be back in a minute. Boots the ball, does Maher down the field. Again, this is the wind-aided side, so JoJo Natson takes it with his foot at the back of the end zone. So he hasn't had a chance to return anything. Again, Andy Janovic has like 3 kick returns. Natson has a whole bunch of deep fair catches or kneels after he catches it. So Browns coming back out. Again, they have been their own worst enemy on offense. The turnover bug has returned. They're going to give it to Hunt. He's got some room to the right side. Makes one man miss in the hole. Nice run there. Kareem Hunt. Pierre Desir takes him down, but not after a gain of 12 yards there. Nice play. Kareem Hunt, 27, tackling 27. So he broke the first tackle and whoop, made Poole miss in the hole there. And then Pierre Desir with a nice tackle, but again, 12 yards down the field. So good first play for 12 yards. Got 3 receivers left. They're going to go quickly. This one's Landry. He's got it. They're going to call it a run, I bet, but he is going to get about 6 or 7 yards there. They'll call it 7. His third quote-unquote carry of the game. One of them was a jet sweep. 2 of them were these quick little backwards passes there. Again, not necessarily my favorite play call in this Kevin Stefanski playbook, but that seems to be one that play calling Freddie Kitchens' scheme seems to like because we see it often. 2nd and 3. He's got 5 out. He goes to Hooper across the middle. Easy pitch and catch for a first down up to the 49. Baker now 14 of 19 for 230. Again, 70 of that on Beckham's touchdown in the first half. Avery Williamson, the other talented middle linebacker with C.J. Mosley, makes a very sure tackle there on Austin Hooper. But again, first down. We'll take it up to the 49 in Jets territory now. Baker with time. He's going to swing it out to the right side to Hunt. He's going to get tackled for a gain of 1. Good tackle there. First time calling Jamal Adams' name as he ran up from his strong safety spot to make the tackle there. Again, he's a very talented player. I don't know, maybe he just doesn't fit Greg Williams' scheme because he doesn't like lining up 50 yards away from the ball. Who knows? They tried to get rid of him, but it didn't work. Browns were thought to be one of the leaders in that market, by the way. Didn't come to fruition. They go with another short pass to Hooper, and he's got the ball up to the 45. His 6th catch now for 72 yards for Austin Hooper. Again, he's been a great player for the Browns this season, and we anticipate seeing more of him next year when we actually get Kevin Stefanski's scheme running the playbook and not Freddie running Kevin Stefanski's plays. But it was as real as we could do with an exhibition-style season. They go over the middle. It's caught by Beckham. First down. Great play there. Needed that one in a big way on 3rd and 6. Beckham for 13. Again, it's only his 2nd catch of the day, but we'll take that one. And he makes Adams miss in the middle of the field there. Actually, it was Mosley who missed. Sorry, looked like maybe it was Adams. Williamson with the tackle. So 3 wide receivers, now 4 wide receivers. They bring in Peoples-Jones instead of Hooper. Come on, throw it. They do go left side. He's got it open. Beckham down to the 10, down to the 2. Excuse me, the 8. 2 yards past the 10. OBJ, first down. And Mayfield has gone back to him this drive, and he has been rewarded. Look at him standing wide open right there on the 20. Just a zip down the field. Nice play there. We're under 2 minutes now in the 3rd quarter. Browns have got to get a touchdown here, down 16. Mayfield back to pass. He goes left side. He's got Hunt. He's tackled right away. Loss of 2, actually. And there's that Christian kid again. This phantom player. I guess I should just like Google him. M. Christian. I don't even know what his first name is. They turn around, they fake it to Chubb. He's got time, pressure coming, he's going to zip it right side. It's picked off in the end zone, no! Picked off in front of Higgins, Pierre Desir. Former Brown on Brown crime. 4th turnover for the Browns in the end zone. Horrible in front of Higgins. He was wide open. That ball is tipped off the helmet of Bell, and nobody can get it. Browns can't buy a turnover. But 4 now for the Jets. Oh, gosh. Marquis Christian. He most recently played on the Rams. There's Bell. He's got a big run to the left side for a huge first down, 12-yard run. Le'Veon Bell. Well, there you go. Marquise remains a free agent after Jets decline. So apparently he did sign and then he didn't sign or something like that. So whenever this roster was made, they thought he was on the team. So down to 30 seconds in the 3rd quarter. Just a disastrous game so far for the Browns as they cannot, again, they got jobbed once by the computer, but the other 3 turnovers have been legit and they've all been on the shoulders of number 6. So just when you think that we've turned the corner and he has gotten those problems out of his system for good, they come back to bite him, and again, they compound on themselves. If he had just thrown the 1, and well, that's the end of the 3rd quarter. If he had just thrown the 1, or just had the fumble, but the 2 picks and the fumble, that's 3 possessions that you've just given back to the other team in a game where possessions are so precious. So, first play here of the 4th quarter, Darnold out of the shotgun. Likely see the Jets just go into chew clock mode here. He gets a couple more yards, but it is enough for a first down before he is ripped down. It's over 300 yards of offense now for the Jets. And Jacob Phillips with his 6th tackle. Again, nice tackle in the hole for Jacob Phillips. But it is a first down, and the clock ticks. Darnold in no hurry. Clock at 10, 9, 8. He was waiting until this play clock is real. There's a quick pitch out to the right side. And it's Brashard Perryman. He's maybe going to get one. We'll call it a gain of 1. Quick hitter to the right side again on that quick play. And that's the first tackle for Kevin Johnson. First time we've called his name. He's had a great couple of weeks with sacks and interceptions. Jets football. They are driving. They're up to the 43. And they are draining the clock along the way. 7 seconds left when he gives the ball to Bell. And then he's tackled. Nice play there. Started with Phillips, ended with Greedy Williams, and LSU Tigers special over there on that left side as they got him quickly, and he's going to get a 1-yard gain there. Great play to fill the hole, Jacob Phillips. Got to try to get this ball back now. Time is becoming the worst enemy, not wearing green. Darnold with time. Darnold with time. Get him. Garrett was coming late, but he does complete the pass to Le'Veon Bell out of the backfield, but he is short of the first down. So good stop by the Browns, and again, pressure is important. 10th tackle for Mack Wilson. Garrett was coming, and the footsteps got Darnold to get rid of that ball earlier than if he had been looking down the field. And in for a punt. Good things are happening when they get pressure. That's a pretty straight and easy thing. Out of bounds at the 11. Nice punt there to pin him into the corner. Is that Jets punter. Again, who doesn't have a number because he's a free agent, I think. And I'm going to find him in a second. Out to the right side, Hooper. Oh, it's because he's a rookie. Braden Mann, rookie from Texas A&M. 5'11", 198. So the game gave him number 6, but he does not have a number on the Jets roster, on the Jets website yet. 4-yard gain there for Hooper. He has been short-handed today after that fumble, in which, again, I don't think was a fumble, in the very first quarter. 2nd and 6. It's coming. They're setting up the screen, and it's incomplete. Can we just remove that play from the playbook, please? Freddie's scheme loves calling screens, and I don't think Stefanski's will at all. Not that it's going to be completely gone from the playbook, because clearly it's in Minnesota's playbook, but I don't think it should be run nearly as many times as it's being run. Mayfield, this time it's caught. Higgins, he's got the first down up to the 28. Nice job there. It's a gain of 13 on 3rd down, and they needed it. Keep this drive alive there. Zips across the middle. Nice sure-handed catch from Rashard Higgins in his free agent year as he's looking to sign a multi-term deal here. Multi-year deal. We'll see if that happens in just a couple of days. I think we'll get to the offseason. Time coming, big throw downfield. What a play it's caught. Peoples-Jones, what a play. I couldn't believe that Baker threw that ball the way that he threw it. That thing, he was, look at this. He's open shoulder, just whipping that ball. That's all arm strength. And he throws the ball over the top of the defender, and Peoples-Jones makes a great catch down to the 34. What a crazy play. Very Farvian on that particular one. Right side, he's got Hooper. Jamal Adams takes him down. Call it a gain of 3. So Baker over 320 yards passing now. Again, 70 of it was on the big play to OBJ, but it still counts. Still real passing yards. Clock's under 10. Browns got to get a score here. Come on, baby. A delayed handoff to Chubb. We haven't called his name in a while. He's got the first down and more, and he's going to get tackled in the hole there by Marquis Christian again, who's not actually on the team, but for a while he was, or something like that. Sorry, I should have had my crack roster staff take a closer look at this depth chart before we started the game. I'm going to take responsibility for that one. Baker under center. They're at the 20. Turn around, they're going to get to Chubb again. He's got a big hole left side. He's got close to the first down. Nice run, 8 yards. Only the 9th carry for Chubb. He has been quiet all game long. Quinnen Williams brings him down, but not after a gain of 8, and the Browns are threatening to score again. Of course, they've been here before and have been turning the football over or taking huge sacks or something. Baker out of the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Hunt and Hooper to the left. They set up the screen, and it's caught, no dropped. They set up the screen to the left side. Actually looked like they maybe had the blocking set up correctly, but Hunt drops the football, and it's 3rd and 2. 8:29 left. You're down 16. That's a 2-score game if you get 2 two-point conversions, so you really got to capitalize here. Got to get 6. Zips it left side. It's almost picked off again. Brian Poole had cut in front of Jarvis Landry, and Baker's just doesn't have it today, boys and girls. Number 6 doesn't have it today. Credit Greg Williams with calling a good defensive scheme against him. Obviously knows the way the kid's wired a little bit after coaching him for technically half a season as his head coach. Seibert's kick is up, and it's good. So a 3-point dent into a 16-point lead with 8:21 to go. I don't know. Maybe I would have gone for it. Maybe I wouldn't have. I'm not calling the plays right now. I think I probably would have if I was playing this game of Madden. I probably would have gone for the 4th down conversion there. But take the short points, I suppose, is one way to look at it. 8:21, probably too early for an onside kick. Plus, onside kicks are like 1,000% ineffective in Madden, especially when the other team knows it's coming and can put in the onside kick return. It feels like it's nearly impossible to actually get an onside kick. But it's the same way in the league. I think they said when you know it's coming or something like 98% effective or something crazy. I don't know. But when you don't know it's coming, you do those little sneaky ones in the middle of the game, you can be more effective for sure. Bang goes the football from Seibert. No onside kick here. He's just going to drill it out of the end zone. Again, that wind coming from right to left as it goes out of the left side of the end zone, but luckily did not go out of bounds before that goal line. Braxton Berrios. So the Browns got to get a big stop, and they got to get a big stop in a hurry here. 1st and 10, 8:21. I'm not sure why they're passing, but they're passing. Come on, they're rushing 3, and they got decent pressure. But Darnold eventually finds his receiver. That's Herndon again for a 1st down over the middle. 8 catches for Chris Herndon so far in this game. Look at a couple of guys just spotting in zones, waiting for the football. And Herndon was the one who got one. So that 3-man rush for the Browns was actually fairly effective, but the 8 men in coverage were not as effective. We're going to zip it to Le'Veon Bell. Fumble is out. It's picked up by the Browns. It's Claiborne who's got it at the 38-yard line. Nice play. Phillips with the tackle and strips that ball out, and Claiborne picks it up, and finally a break goes Cleveland's way. Mayfield back to pass. He's going for the end zone. He's deep to Beckham. Got it. Touchdown. What a play. What a transpiring of events there. Beckham with his 2nd touchdown of the day. Huge play there from the 48-yard line. Zing down over the top of Austin, and May was late. What a play there. Beckham with his 2nd long touchdown of the game. Huge play and a huge answer in very short order. 38 yards, not 48. I apologize. Much needed touchdown there. Holy crap. Again, guys, I'm watching this for the first time when I call it, so I don't know what's going to happen. I honestly thought the Browns were cooked because they've been playing so crappy, but nice play there. A nice touchdown pass. OBJ having a day. 2 long touchdown passes. Maybe that's enough to get his glowing orange X of X-factorness going. Whew, needed that one over the top. Great play call. Just a go route on that left side, and Beckham got behind his defender, and then Beckham got behind the safety, was late getting over there. So great play. Seibert now boots the ball away. Again, this one will go out of the end zone to this side of it. But great play and coverage over there on that side was Bless Austin, 2nd-year player out of Rutgers, and he just got beat. Marcus May did not get over in time, and Mayfield delivered a beautiful pass over left side. So 7:31. Browns got to get another stop here. Still down 6. They do have all 3 timeouts. Darnold turns around and gives to Bell. He's up the middle. He's going to run right into the middle linebacker there. Phillips, actually, no, it was Carl. No, but it was Phillips. And then Joseph came up to kind of clean it up as well. They're actually going to give the tackle to Joseph, but I think Phillips will probably get an assist as well. One more game, we'll see that guy on the sidelines, I promise. When we get to the playoffs, if we can squeak in on that wild card spot. Again, the Ravens' SIMD record is crazy good. If we can get in, we're going to switch back to franchise mode because we have set up the new season. And we've made the record to be whatever the record's going to be. So if we get into the playoffs, we'll be able to get into the playoffs and sim it from franchise mode, which will be a lot more fun. So Ogunjobi makes the tackle on Lev Bell out of the backfield. It's 3rd and 4. Browns got to get off the field here. Come on, boys. Come on, D. Looks like they're only going to rush 3 here, this dollar defense. They are going to rush 3, but then Mac Wilson does come on the blitz. It's caught, but this is short. He kind of fell forward. 4th and inches. Herndon caught the ball and was short of it, but sort of fell forward. So nice play there. Mac Wilson, another tackle. Clock running under 6 minutes. Bearded Adam Gase looking on. What's he going to do here? 4th and inches. They are going to punt the football. Probably the right play. Browns have plenty of time and 3 timeouts to get down and score and win this football game. JoJo just takes the fair catch all the way down to 16. So nice punt by the rookie man to get the ball down there. All right, so Baker fresh off that beautiful touchdown pass to Beckham where they were able to capitalize on the Phillips strip. And Claiborne fumble recovery. Baker out of the shotgun from his own 16. He's got plenty of time. He's going to fire over the middle. It's caught by Landry. He's get close to the first down. Called a gain of 9. Look at that. 375 and 2 touchdowns for for Mayfield. And, of course, the 2 interceptions as well. Gase looks on. 5:10 and counting. Now under 5 minutes. Beckham Mayfield, Baker with the eye behind him. They're going to turn around and give it to Chubb. He's got the first down. That's all he gets, but he's got the first down. He's tackled by outside linebacker Jordan Jenkins there, along with several other Jets defenders as they went left side. A nice play there. Janovic taking Mosley out of the play entirely. On a 2nd and short, they got the first down. So now a first down, but clock is running. Don't turn it over. Come on. 4 receivers out in the pattern. Hunt with Mayfield. Hunt stays in the block. He goes right side. Is caught right away, but he's taken down very quickly from Landry. Call it a gain of 2 with his forward progress. Maybe 3. Landry's 4th catch of the game. And again, he's got a couple of those swing passes that feel like catches but are actually statted as runs. 3:50 and counting. Clock down to 3:38, 3:37. Come on. Again, hugely out of balance. 35 to 15 passes to runs. Partially because they've been down, but partially because they haven't. That's going to be a holding call. Holding call, I think, on that right side. Nope, they're going to call Treader in the middle for a hold there on Steve McClendon, who has been a terror so far in this game. So that's not going to help. Your veteran center there in the middle, J.C. Treader. They'll have to make a contract decision about him, not this offseason, but the next offseason, if they're going to continue to work with him. Or if Nick Harris is ready to take over. Now they're going to delay the handoff. 2nd and 7. It's not going to fool anybody. Quinnen Williams knocks him down right at the 20 for a gain of no yards. Ugh, I hate that play call. You're not fooling anybody. Just drop back and sling it out to your talented receivers. Certainly Quinnen Williams wasn't fooled. So now 3 receivers, and you're going to have to throw it because it's 3rd and 17. They're setting up a freaking screen. Sorry, I almost sweared. I almost swore. God bless America. Gosh. No yards. 3rd and 17, and you run a stupid screen to the left side. I hate Freddie Kitchens. Again, if you're just joining us and you're watching that play, we can't We couldn't get away for Stefanski and his scheme choices to be in there in exhibition mode. It's coming, it's blocked, oh no, Gillen hesitated, it's picked up, and it's run into the end zone for a touchdown. Rookie safety Ashton Davis, oh, and he does the Chief Slam too. Oh, what a jerk. Blocked on the right side as Gillen kind of paused for some reason. Marcus May blocked it, and rookie safety Davis, and they're going to go for 2. Why not? Because the book says go for 2, because you need to go up 14 instead of 12. They zip it to the right side. It's caught. He's running the corner, and they knock him out. He's going to be short of it, Anunwa. But the damage is done, and that might be enough damage that the Browns cannot recover. 2 minutes left. They have all their timeouts, but they're down 12. And yet another turnover on the blocked punt that time. Brutal timing for a breakdown in special teams. And Mike Prefer cannot be happy about that. Again, what I was saying beforehand, again, I've tried to say it as many times as I can because it's very important actually, is that Kevin Stefanski, even though we're using the playbook that he would be running for the most part, and we've set it to be an outside run playbook, outside zone scheme playbook, it's still Freddie Kitchens and his power gap scheme and his play calling preferences, which we know are bad from real life as the ball is kicked down the field, is still the one calling the play. So next year when we're going to Sim 21, it's going to be super great to be able to have Stefanski to have his actual scheme and his play calling. So those of you who have been asking for more from Njoku, for instance, more zone run scheme, less power and gap scheme, because that's not what this team is built to do. That's not what these players are built to do. If we looked at the scheme fit from what Freddie Kitchens was trying to run, there would be a horrible scheme fit with this current Browns roster. But with Stefanski's preferred outside run zone scheme, it's going to be much better. So again, another reason I can't wait for 2021. But we got to get through 2020 first. Baker zips it out to the right side, and Higgins is holding that left knee. This is not good, folks. Higgins was tackled right away. His 4th catch of the game, and he's holding that right knee. Pierre Desir on the tackle. Uh-oh, and now he's frozen in carbonite again. This injury has happened to the Browns several times before. So we'll see if Higgins comes back. If not, Peoples-Jones and Ratley are going to have to step up. Maybe Taywan Taylor as well. 2nd and 4. That was also the 2-minute warning, by the way. Browns have got to score, and they've got to score in a hurry. Down now 12 after the blocked punt for a touchdown. Mayfield right side. It's caught by Hooper for a first down, but not very deep past that first down marker. Let's go. Tick, tick, tick. Get up to the line. His 9th catch of the day for Austin Hooper. His high watermark for the year so far in receptions. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, no huddle. Yes, let's go. Baker shotgun. Waiting a while. Takes the snap. Takes the snap. Now he's going to fire it right side to Hunt, who's going to get drilled out of bounds by Jamal Adams. Yikes. Hunt just got plastered, and they're going to call that thing a loss of 4 as he swung it out to the right side, and Adams just jacked him out of bounds in a negative direction, clearly, as it took him 4 yards out of bounds. Yikes. 2nd and 14. Clock did stop, I guess. Silver lining. Handoff to Hunt, right side. He's going to run right into the defensive line of Henry Anderson. What are you doing? Gosh, I hate Freddie Kitchens' attempt at calling plays with Stefanski's playbook. I can't wait to get rid of that guy. Good golly, Miss Molly. Browns use a timeout. I don't know why. Just delaying the inevitable here. You're down 12 at minute 23, and you got a Nimrod calling your plays. Mayfield with time. Back to pass is going to heave it deep left side. This is scaring me. Oh, and it's dropped. An equal fight for the football. Bless Austin and Beckham on the ball. Look at this huge throw. And he had single coverage out there, but nice play by Bless Austin to just get that hand in there and knock it away from Mayfield. So now 4th and 15. This is clearly the ball game. Any chance they have of winning, slim though that it may be, is right here, and you run a freaking draw. You got to be kidding me. Unbelievable. And yeah, it got 12 yards. What the heck? Whoop-de-frickin-do. Ugh, I can't stand it. I cannot stand it. We got one more game of this clown. Next week, back at First Energy Stadium, Pittsburgh comes to town. They're going to be looking for some revenge. Browns going to fall here to 10-5 in 1:11. Not sure why the Jets are passing. Myles Garrett could have sacked a dumb Sam Darnold, and the Browns will call timeout. Garrett's second sack of the game, good for him, but this one's over. I'm not sure why the Jets aren't just kneeling or running. Again, running some wacky play action out of your goal line sets, not fooling anybody there, Dowell Loggins.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Darnold out of the shotgun now. Again, I said just give the ball to Bell. Tackled right away in the hole. Good tackle there. Browns use their last timeout again. Not exactly sure why, but they do. So they can't stop the ball they can't stop the clock anymore after this play. 1 minute left. So I suppose with the 40-second play clock, you might be able to get the ball back with 20 seconds, but you're certainly not scoring 12 points. Darnold in victory formation. He is going to take a knee exactly 1 minute to go, and he does take a knee there. So this one's going to run down to about 20 seconds left before Braden Mann will have to punt it away. So the Browns are going to drop to 10-5. And again, it's been a weird season. 2 losses, 6 wins, 2 losses, 2 wins. And now this loss here in New York against the Jets. So 1-1 is the career record between Darnold and Mayfield. Of course, it will forever be linked because a lot of people thought the Browns would take Sam Darnold with the #1 pick that season. Saquon sandwiched in between them, of course, who we saw last week here in this same field. So the Browns with 19 seconds. I would just take a knee, guys. But you, of course, won't do that. You're going to set up in a Hail Mary formation, which probably means Mayfield's just going to throw an interception because that's how kind of this game has gone. Left side, tipped, picked. God bless it. Why am I right all the time? Marcus May off the tip. Ugh, 6 turnovers for the Browns. Unbelievable. Can't win many football games like that, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot do it. That's going to finally 4-3-2. And this goose is cooked. Browns lose a game that should have been a lot closer than it was. Actually, Browns probably should have won a lot bigger than they could have, or than it looked like they were even at the end when they were only down 6. There's C.J. Mosley, player of the game, as he's got a sack and an interception. He had a very nice game, did C.J. Mosley. So the Browns and the Jets here, week 16 of the NFL. The Browns are 10-5 right now. A win guarantees them a playoff spot as the wild card team. Again, the Ravens are going to win the division with a 13-3 mark. Browns cannot catch that at 10-5 here. So Pittsburgh comes to town next week. Huge implications. If the Browns win, they are guaranteed a playoff spot. If the Browns lose, they're going to need some help to get into the wild card from some other teams. But we'll have to wait and see how that goes. Again, we have like another season ready to go for 2021 that we have simmed to be in that position, and we'll pick that one up for the playoffs should the Browns make it, because I can control the record of that one. Force it. Oh. This one's saying 5 turnovers. Maybe they didn't count on the block as a turnover. I don't know. It's turnover to me. They scored a touchdown off of it. So let's take a quick look. Darnold, 32 of 42, only 267, 2 TDs, no picks though. There's Baker, 30 of 41, 385, 2 TDs, 3 picks. Not sure why you only have 10 carries for Nick Chubb. That's embarrassing. 17 for Lev Bell. Actually had him pretty well in check for the majority of the game. There's Herndon with his 9 catches. Crowder and Enunwa both with their touchdown plays as well. Browns 9 for 85. Look at Beckham, 4 for 145 in his 2 touchdowns. Higgins had a nice game. Hunt 7 for 9. Embarrassing. Just stupid. Tackles today, 18. Hey, there's Marquis Christian, who's not actually on the team, leading his team in tackles. Sacks, too many of them, a sack and a half. There's the interceptions. And of course, Ashton Davis with the punt return blocked for a touchdown. So now let's take a quick look at the Browns. Mack, 18 tackles, 14 for Phillips. Huge game for both of them. As the rest of your tackling stats for the team. Again, so I can keep the stats later. We don't need to know that Joel Bitonio. The fact that Joel Bitonio is on the stat sheet for tackles is a bad thing. Not a lot of TFLs. 4 sacks today, but didn't come at timely enough spots. No picks today. Again, they did have the one forced fumble from Phillips that was recovered by Claiborne. No defensive touchdowns. Seibert today kicking field goals was 2 for 3. Again, he missed a 60-yarder with the wind at his back. He's been pretty good, although this season Gillen was not good, and of course had the block, which was huge. Janovic, your only kick return stat, 4 for 63 for Janovic. Good for him. So that's going to do it. That's the end of the stats. Here's a quick look at the scoring summary if you wanted to remember the horribleness that was this Browns offensive performance and their 6 turnovers. Just brutal. Just brutal. Started with a fake fumble that wasn't really a fumble, and then it went from there. So, 10-5 regular season finale coming up next week as the Pittsburgh Steelers come to First Energy Stadium. It'll be a January game. Maybe some snow, maybe some wind. We'll have to wait and see. When the Steelers come to town to finish off the season, Browns are 10-5, fighting for this playoff spot with every fiber of their being, I hope. And we will see it there. I will call it live for you then. This has been Nagy on Sports, folks. Thanks as always to my subscribers. We're about to hit 100. That's just insane. I'm so grateful to all of you for watching. Until then, I'll see you again. Go Browns!